Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your short and sweet messages and predictions. This is your first reading for July, okay? But know that this energy could already be in and around you. It may take a little while to get to you, even if it's outside of July a bit. Time is fluid, but it wouldn't be too far out. Also know you can watch this, Gemini, if you are Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, or if you have Venus in Gemini, you could look at it from a relationship perspective, from platonic through to romantic. Okay, let's get right into this reading. What energy is coming in and around you? Awakening. Ooh, to what? That is the question. Awakening to what? I'm going to read the card there in a minute. I'm also going to get a tarot out here as well. What are you awakening to? Your spirituality, your religion in some way? Strength to what's going on in the world? Look. Just look at the stuff that's coming out, and there will be more. It's not ending. So, are you awakening to, oh, geez, there's a whole lot that I didn't even know was going on, i.e. in certain places of the world like La La Land, or with music industry people, whatever it may be. Yeah, let me read this. Awakening. Oh, my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. Okay. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Okay. I just talked about the world. But where in your own life do you need to maybe gather up a little strength and see things for what they are? I feel that's the energy that's going to be coming in and around you. So whether that is just your own intuition knocking on the door, right? If that's spirit coming down and, knocking on the door and saying, you might need to take a look at this. It may not, it could be good, it could be bad, right? But you need to look at this either way. And you would think maybe, well, why would I have to look at it if it's good? Because maybe you just don't recognize it, right? If it's bad, you need to know about it. If it's good, it's something that just maybe is not even on your radar, but you need to look at that and go, whoa, hang on, this is really good. What can I take from this? How can I use this? What can I do with this? That type of thing. But it takes strength to look sometimes, to open our eyes. I love that they use the word there, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep, right? It's everybody loves to use the word sheep. But here's the thing, look. We are all on different paths. We're all on different timelines. Well, some of us may be on the same timeline, but look, we will learn when we learn. We will become aware when we become aware. We will accept when we will accept, and not any minute sooner. So this would be spirit maybe giving you a bit of a nudge that you need to take a look at some things and to not be afraid to do it, okay? Because for some of you, it could be some not so nice things that you have to look at, okay? And, and figure out what you need to do about it and to be strong and brave, okay? I'm going to leave that there for you, Gemini. Let's ask now, what else could you be aware of that could help you work through this energy, okay? Because this may not be easy for everyone. Some people, they don't mind looking at the dark or the shadow, as we'll call it, and have a hard time recognizing the good, right? And others can do it with the snap of a finger. Everyone is different, so don't get down on yourself. You do it in your way. This card keeps coming out. My wishes grow big like a tree. And it's kind of a funny saying too. I don't know why. I just find that is just kind of an odd saying, the way they're describing it. But if this is you looking at maybe trying to find the good okay? Taking a deep dive into, hey, this is actually good in my life. And it's not that you ever thought it was bad. It just was. It just was. And this is like, shoot, I was saying this earlier. Maybe something good could come from this. Geez, this was always one of my wishes, and it was right under my nose, and I didn't even realize it. Okay. So it's taking that and using it to your advantage. That energy, temperance, again, has been coming out a lot. When Spirit gets on a roll with the message, Spirit gets on a roll. Okay. What you may need to do, and if this is ill-found news, okay, how can you, I want to say transmute it here, Gemini. How can you take that negativity of it and turn it into something positive? Turn it into something that can grow and be magnificent. All right. One of the first things I think the energy you need to take on, other than the courage and the strength here, is also patience and balance and flow. Being able to go with the flow. Being able to easily adapt to or take something on in a very easy way, and you just let it go with the flow. You let it behave naturally. You don't try to control it. But this balance is important here with the Temperance card. Okay? It's you finding equilibrium. I don't know why I want to say equilibrium. Yeah. I don't know. You just need to find tranquility here as well, so that you can help nurture, good or bad, whatever it is that you find out. Like I said, if it's good, you nurture it to make it better. If it's something bad, you transmute that negative into something good, and then you try to grow it, okay? So whatever the situation is, it's going to bring this awakening into you. Just be prepared, okay? That's what this reading is for. Give you a little heads up, little advice on how to deal with it, all right? Let's get some more advice and guidance, because you just can never have too much, I say. Whoops. Lioness. We have a lion, and here's the lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Wow. Gemini. Love it. Makes me think you've been through some good, you've been through some bad, and you've earned every stripe that you have on yourself, right? Like, I love that message. Remember that. You're resilient, okay? You are resilient. You will fight for what it is that you want. You will fight through situations. Don't give up now. Okay, that's what I want to say here. They're saying, remember who you are. Because this, I want to say, is if this is more of the shadow or negative, I feel this is you need to remember who you are. You are not some little goldfish out there. You are a whale in the ocean, okay? You are the lioness of the jungle. You're not just a little cat. Oh, King of Swords. There we are. That's an energy we want to have in here. I love it. Yeah, you are clear about your intention. Either way here, you're going to get clear with your intention. Your thoughts are going to be clear. The actions you take are going to be clear. The words you speak about it are going to be clear. This is having clarity. So along with the courage, the strength, the balance, and wanting peace and harmony and everything, the King of Swords doesn't fool around, okay? He likes mental clarity. He likes smart. He likes truth. And he likes to be the authority. And this may be, you're going to be the authority in your life here that deals with this, whatever way it goes. And you can, because you've earned it. You've earned your stripes. You're not a wallflower here. Woo! Love those messages, Gemini. And again, you may find one of these resonate, or all of them tie in and resonate for you, okay? It's however it fits into your life and your situations, if it does at all. You know, sometimes a monthly reading or, You know, I do 2 a month, and maybe only one of them will really resonate. If you look at your sun, or sorry, your moon or your rising, you may find it resonates more, right? I am full of hope and I take action. Hell yes, you do, Gemini. Hell yeah, you do. King of Swords isn't sitting around. He's kind of, I'm going to say, of all the kings, for me anyway, the King of Swords is like no messing around. King of Swords, right? No messing around with the King of Swords. Victory in some endeavor. This is Spirit. Love the way they bring these messages out. I talk about this in readings. You know, they like to show you action and consequence. So if you're willing to transmute the negative here or go with the positive, victory will come to you. Okay? They want to let you know that, because sometimes people think, well, I don't know if this will turn out. I don't know what the end result is. And it's why us as humans, we don't like to do a lot of things, because if we can't predict the outcome, we don't want to do it. Or the outcome that we want, we don't want to do it. But really, Spirit's coming in here. You're hearing this message today because they're saying if you do it, there can be victory at this. Doesn't mean there isn't going to be a little bit of hard work, but you can do it. And you call on Spirit, God, Source, Universe, or whomever it is for you to help you with it. We also got Seahorse. Family matters. So we can take that 2 ways. Family matters, so they're important. Maybe for some of you, this whole situation is surrounding family, okay? Or we take it the other way, which kind of comes back to that. These are family matters that you're dealing with here for some of you, all right? And then we have younger man. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. So you may find that will resonate for some of you, okay? Or that it will be a younger man that is going to come in. Maybe even, and it doesn't have to be literally a man. It could be a very masculine energy in a female, right? They're very assertive, very sure, very, in charge, large and in charge. So it could be that energy coming in and around you, but you will be experiencing that in some way. So I hope that you enjoyed this, Gemini. By all means, if you feel like you need more advice or guidance, go in and look at my playlist. There's a ton of videos in there. Look for your moon, look for your rising, look for your Venus signs, right? Listen to them. Or even if one that's not even your sign is really calling to you, that's your intuition. That's Spirit speaking, saying the answer you need is in this one. Go take a look at it. Thank you so much for being here again. I am so happy to have done this reading for you, and I will see you next time.